Hello?
Yes, hello. Sydney, Australia, calling for Mr. Brian Wilson, please.
Hello?
Is Mr. Brian Wilson available for a Sydney, Australia call?
Yes, who's calling, please?
Mr. White in Sydney, Australia.
Hold on, please.
It's David White, is it?
That's right.
Yeah, Brian Wilson on the line now. Go ahead.
Good, thank you. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Brian.
Yes, sir.
Me again. Listen, I do apologize once more for ringing you again out of the blue like this, but we want to make a good program out of this, so I thought it's the only thing we should do, really, you know.
Uh-huh. Well, why don't you go ahead and wail my name up there. Just say this is Brian Wilson at talking, and I'll just do an interview with you. Okay, then?
Fine, yeah, look, we're taping it now, so firstly,
good.
Brian, there are a lot of people in Australia who are really into the Beach Boys, and, well, I mean, we haven't heard too much of what Brian Wilson's been up to, apart from the fact that you've been in the studio, so could you tell us what has been happening with you over the last couple of months or so?
Okay, well, sir, in the last couple months I've been doing very little music at all. Haven't been writing or performing any music. I've been taking it easy and taking vacations around the country. Have not been writing or performing any music at all in the last couple of months. I do plan to in the future to work on a couple songs for the group, and that is if I can come up with any ideas. I've really gone kind of dry lately and have no really any music at this time to be working with. Although in a couple of months, or 1 or 2 or 3 months, I plan to be having a couple songs that possibly I'll be able to be doing with the group.
Mm-hmm. What was the last recording that you were involved in with the Beach Boys, Brian?
Well, the last one that we worked with was a couple of songs about 3 or 4 months ago that we did as an experiment. I can't remember.
Do you find that, you said you were running dry of ideas. Is it very frustrating for you during these periods at all?
A little bit. It gets a little frustrating. I do have a couple tunes, though, for your audience that I feel have merit. I don't have any specific anything I can tell you title-wise. I can only say that, for instance, we do have one called It's Okay.
Yeah.
That we're working on. That it's a medium rock tempo song we're working on now.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of the only other song I can think of that we're working on at the time would be come on. Let's see what.
I guess.
You got a second?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll tell you. That fucking song. Oh, excuse my language.
That's all right.
I'll have to tell. Let's see. Wait. Oh, here's a sheet. Here's a piece of paper. I just got a piece of paper on the desk, and it says the name of the songs on there. I'm checking through here. All right. Let's see. This is from last. All right. In October, there's a song here. I noticed that we're working on a song called "A Christmas Tune" of the Beach Boys. There it is. Can I play it for you over the phone?
Well, sure. Play a bit of it. Yeah.
Well, okay, I can't get this one to a phone. We'll have to do that at a later date, but I can tell you the title of a song called A Child of Winter.
Uh-huh.
Child of Winter, Christmas song. We're working on, we've completed it, and it should be ready for marketing in about a month. Not even a month, a half a month.
Is it
marketed.
Is it more or less a rock Christmas song, or more or less in the ballad style of things?
It's a rock Christmas tune, and feel adequate for the market. Might be weak in certain areas, but probably strong enough for marketing.
Is there any particular message in the Christmas song, say a Beach Boys message to people?
No, there isn't.
It's just a fun thing.
Yeah, no message at all. Just the one message says "Merry Christmas to you," which was sort of a joke, a cute little joke. But there was one serious passage in that thing, though, and as I remember, that says something about a derby, something about wearing a derby.
Oh, yeah.
Derby hat.
One thing. Sorry.
Oh, and it goes, a child of winter, a child of snow. He's making a snowman that someone will throw. These are some of the words of it. God, I wish I was more prepared to tell you about the music that we were working on.
That's fine, really, because honestly, the people in Australia just want to actually hear Brian Wilson and just find out what's been going on. And one thing I would like to ask you,
Yeah.
The Endless Summer double album, of course, has, been out in America and gone to the top of the charts. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to just maybe, from your point of view, jog your memory and just talk about a few of the tracks, because the people down here would like to hear, well, the man who was behind creating some of the songs, some of his thoughts on the song. So we could go maybe over a couple of tracks. Would that be all right with you?
Okay.
For instance, if we could go way back and take you way back to, well, Surf and Safari. Your thoughts on that song, what you remember of that song?
On Surf and Safari, I remember feeling a little bit like I was sort of at the beach, I just had the feeling of traveling around, of going places up and down the Pacific Coast Highway.
Yeah.
Along the beaches along Southern California, along Highway 101 down towards San Diego, from San Diego up Northern California towards Santa Barbara. I remember I surfed every spot there, and I wrote a song about the spots I surfed, about the different places that I've gone, that I had gone to. Although, like I said, sir, the tune hasn't really, that's an old one now.
Yeah.
That's 62.
What do you feel when you hear a song like that? Say it's been reactivated in the States. How do you feel when you may just turn on the radio and bang, there it is? What kind of a feeling do you get?
Oh, sort of one of being lost in space, kind of in a place that's hard to determine by time. I get sort of a feeling of lost in space, in a very, very giant vacuum of space, of music and so on like that, ballad music.
Yeah.
It's almost like an immense concept of music in my mind that only very little I project outwardly,
Yeah. Do you often stop and think about the fact that, it's been, 10 years, if you go back to October, 61 or something, since the band has been in operation? Do you stop and have a think about that at times?
Oh, yes, I do. Sometimes I do, and I feel that the group has really had a lot of luck, a lot of luck at finding, they've been lucky with it, I think. And I'm very, very, very proud of a group as lucky as that,
Well, one question I'd like to ask you. You've been off the road since, back in December of 1964. Do you think you will ever again return to touring with the band?
I don't have any plans of doing so unless it were to be a worldwide tour. In that case, I would love to be going. Like I said, the songs I'm working on now, sir, believe me, are not of the size of, aren't of the right qualification of what I used to do, because I've gotten away from it so long, and I'm very rusty and dusty with these type of things. Like I said, these songs aren't like you think. They're not as big as you think them now.
Do you think it would be hard, say, today, to try and sit down and write a song about, for instance, a hot rod, or maybe a song about the beach? Would you find it hard to recall the old style that you used to write with?
Well, it would be sort of difficult for me to stick my face all the way into working on another song at this time, because I have so many distractions and other various forms of responsibility that I'm holding down at the time.
Yeah.
That it's rather difficult to get down into top 40 music for me now.
Yeah.
Although I could. I mean, there's always that chance that I could bring it down, bring it down to a realistic proportion and get it back into commercialization, Although I